Hey guys, welcome to IBK. Today we're going to be talking about the controversial fingerprint scanner on this phone. And you just saw me open it. It's been kind of a mix between working, not working, working all the time, and then not working at all. So it's not even 50-50, it's just those categories. And I think I've kind of mastered the way to get this thing to open better. It's been about a couple days since I've used this phone, and now I've gotten the hang of it. And I also updated it with the T-Mobile latest update, which is supposed to increase your accuracy for fingerprint scanning. So I think AT&T, they just dropped the update today or yesterday. So if you guys are on that, check it out. It will help. Now let's get to it. One thing about this phone is that when you don't have the screen on, you don't know where to put your fingers. So this is going to be all muscle memory. So there, it didn't work, now it worked. So it's been like this. I mean, now it works. And I think once I know where it is, it would be a little bit easier. But Samsung hasn't put out a option to put any kind of glow here or where to put the fingerprint. So it's all muscle memory. It's something that you're going to have to get used to until they send out an update. So Samsung, if you're listening, maybe it's a good idea because, you know, it's getting hard. So I just put it right there. Boom, it worked great. But one thing that I have to tell you is when you do set it up, this is how you set it up. So let's go up here. What is this? And then go to biometric security, fingerprints, put my password in. And then right here, this is the angle that I set it up. So I have this sort of angle, and that's exactly how I scanned it. So you can see it's fingerprint 2. I even scanned it this way. So I did 2 of the same fingers. And I think that's one tip, is set up 2 of the same fingers. The second tip is to set it up in an angle that you're going to unlock it. So don't expect to, set it up like that and hope that it matches when you open it like this on the side, unless this is how you open your phone. I mean, if that's the way, then by all means do it that way, but just scan it gently in the direction that you're going to have your thumb when you open your phone the most. Okay, so that's what you want to do. And use 2 of those for the same thumb. You can do 4 in total. I've done 2 for my right thumb and 2 for my left thumb. And my left thumb it's not that great, but it works. So you saw fingerprint 1 and left thumb. So that's what I did, and it helped a lot. Okay. So let's go out. See? Okay. Boom. So there's a little bit of a lag. It's not as fast as the S9. The S9 fingerprint scanner was, I think, like the best that Samsung ever released. It was almost perfect, 99% success rate. So coming from that phone, I kind of missed that. I didn't know that this was going to be such a learning curve, although it's first generation, so it's kind of granted that, it's going to be a hit and miss, but I do miss the accuracy of the S9. Another thing that I want to talk about is this power button up here. The reviewers got it right. It's high up there. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they were trying to avoid clashing with the Bixby button right here, but it's a little bit high. So when you're trying to turn off your screen, good luck. It's not going to be easy. So one thing that you have to do, or one thing you can do, is you can download something called one-hand operation. And this right here is a part of Good Lock, which is in the Samsung Galaxy Store. If you haven't used it already, you might want to check it out. It has all sorts of things that you can do. It has Task Changer. This is pretty cool. Task Changer is, when you had recents And in the S8 and the S9 before Pi, you could do it vertically. Well, you can go ahead and do it as a list, and what happens is it becomes vertical. So that's something that you guys can mess around with. I think you guys will be pleased that you can do all sorts of customizations for your phone. But let's get back to the one. Let's go to family, one hand operation. All right, so the right handle for the edge, I have it as screen off. So what that means is when I go from the right, it automatically turns off the screen, which is much more convenient than trying to press this power button up here that's super high. So there's a little bit of a tip for you guys if you want to get used to this phone. If you're still on the bench, think about whether you like using this first generation ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, because it's not going to be 100%. Now, another thing that I've learned is, for some reason, this fingerprint scanner has a hard time registering or kind of acknowledging your fingerprint when your fingers are dry. So when it's super dry, I know it's the winter right now and it's cold, for me at least, it's having a hard time. But when I come inside and my hands are warm, or I've just been working all day, it seems to work well. But when I'm outside walking around and my fingerprints are dry, I guess, then it doesn't work. And that's when it just kind of upsets me, infuriates me that I can't unlock my phone with my fingerprint, which then I have to resort to face unlock. And thankfully, face unlock is good. So you can double tap to wake now, and boom, you're in. I don't know how secure it is because it's just using a 2D, but it works so far. I haven't gotten a friend to open it using his face, so I think it's somewhat secure. And I'm not going to say that's the de facto primary way to unlock this phone, but it's there in a clutch. In a clutch situation, when you can't unlock your phone because your fingerprint scanner is not working, that's what you got to use, or your PIN code. So hopefully there's updates in the future that make this better. Hopefully there's like a little glow that comes up, sensors or something, because that would be useful, especially at night. Okay, so that's a short take on the fingerprint scanner. I wanted to show you guys. If you guys already have this phone and it's not working, maybe that tip will help you. If you guys are on the fence about this phone, maybe that'll also help you too. But so far the phone is fast, fluid, it's great. It's just a fingerprint scanner is kind of driving me nuts. And that's the best way I know how to unlock my phone. So if you guys have a better idea, better way, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, have a good one.